Welcome back again to Very Extreme. And today is absent again because it's under the weather. It's not feeling that strong. Today we are going to be checking out this interesting video together. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and let's get right into it.
One, launch.
Compared to other missiles we've been seeing, the first of this missile is not actually like.
They all have that force.
They all have that first.
When you watch it, because I used to feel like when I see the missile go up, it's not giving me the energy, straight up vibes. But then when I see the height is going with, then I start to see the.
Usually, some of them actually go up slowly, then boost.
Yeah.
Okay. Because majority of the ones we've been seeing is actually from the start, boom. Like I don't know.
Maybe depends.
Something like
Straight. When it's going straight, you feel like it has pressure. But when it's shaking, you think it does not.
In today's episode, we would like to discuss which cruise missile is more powerful, Tomahawk or Kalibr. Since the early 1990s, the United States has relied on Tomahawk cruise missiles launched from their warships and submarines. The missile, with a flight capability of 550 miles per hour, has been involved in wars in the Middle East, North Africa, the former Yugoslavia, and Afghanistan. The first cruise missile was launched from the USS Merrill, DD-976, an American destroyer ship, in March 1980. In June of the same year, the UGM-109, the underwater version of the Tomahawk system, ran an armament test. The development of the military project lasted for 2 more years until 1983, when the missile system passed into service. The Tomahawk cruise missiles were first used in Iraq during 1991 and became a symbol for the American idea of non-contact warfare. When the U.S. first tried out the Tomahawk missiles during the Operation Desert Storm, the Western media strongly praised its combat results. However, in 1992, the New York Times and the Washington Post published an official report on the U.S. Department of Defense, which described the lessons learned by the U.S. military during the Gulf War and showed the real state of events, including the true capabilities of the Tomahawk. Tomahawks can strike targets at distances over 1,000 miles away, making them very popular. However, now the Tomahawk has a strong competitor from Russia, the Kalibr missile. It is regarded as an essential and distinguished capability for a naval power to have the ability to attack long-distance strategic targets located in the depths of the land. Until 2015, it was thought that only the USA and Britain had this capability since they had Tomahawk cruise missiles. However, the United States and the United Kingdom are no longer the only nations with long-range cruise missile engaging capability. Russian military forces first used the Kalibr missile system in Syria. The missiles were launched from warships and submarines at stationary targets. On October 7, 2015, the Russian Gepard-class frigate Dagestan and the 3 small Buyan-class corvettes sailing in the Caspian Sea fired 26 missiles at 11 ISIS targets in 3 Syrian governorates: Al-Raqqa, Idlib, and Aleppo. The target distance was over 1,500 kilometers. The targets included weapon factories, command centers, ammunition warehouses, weapons storages, fuel depots, and terrorist training camps. On 20 November 2015, the Caspian Fleet warships launched another 18 Kalibr cruise missiles at 7 terrorist targets in the same regions. The Kalibr missile system has been tested in real combat conditions. It is too early to estimate the cost of one missile and one launch, but the new Russian cruise missile has shown strong potential.
Wow. 3, 4, 5. Where are you sending this to? You know, there are sometimes there's this very sharp shooting star you see on the sky. I want to believe that sometimes it's not shooting star. Maybe it's a missile that is
Do
going
you
somewhere.
remember that night we were out? Do you guys remember that night we were outside? I think last year.
Yeah.
And we saw
And we
something
saw
like
it.
this going with speed and fire behind.
No, but that's a shooting star.
I don't want to believe, because you know if this is passing over your sky,
You think it's a
and it will go with so much speed.
No, I think it will go like a jet fly. No, when we used to see this jet fly across the sky with a lot of fume behind it.
No, that one is actually slow compared to the speed
No.
at which this is going.
When it's so far up, it looks like it's moving slow. Like the way plane move, it looks so slow, but yet it's moving so
Yeah.
fast. So it made it to go so high, and it looks slow when you look at it from ground.
Yeah,
level.
I think Prince is correct because we also this kind of mark also go with that
Yeah,
jet, those
see
jets.
the fume
You
you
see
leave
it,
behind.
you
Like
leave the fume for it
yeah.
to stay for a
oh
while
wow, yeah,
before
the
it clears
fume.
off.
So I think that's what we actually see, and we'll be like, oh, what's that flying over? Then it's there.
That's dead.
Kalibr missiles are currently deployed on Russian Navy Kilo-class submarines and more modern types, including the Akula, Lada, and Yasen classes.
See how
They are
big
also
they
deployed
like
on frigates
whales.
and corvettes,
Even
but
bigger
so
than
far
those.
have not been fitted on larger vessels, though such upgrades may eventually
He
take
launched
place.
this from that ship.
While
Yes.
a Russian Gepard-class frigate is armed with
And the
only
ship is
8
still
Kalibr
moving.
missiles,
You need to
a
check
missile-armed
what kind of
destroyer would
like-
be able to carry dozens. There are well over a dozen different variants in the Kalibr missile family, varying in launch platform, range, target profile, and speed, varying in length from 6 to 9 meters, but all packing a 990-pound warhead or a nuclear payload. The land attack variants, the 3M14T and the 3M14K, appear to lack the boost to Mach 3 on terminal approach. In compensation, the inertia-guided missiles have a range of between 1,000 and 1,500 kilometers. Guidance is INS, GPS, and digital scene matching area correlation, DISMAC, whereby images are taken during the flight by an onboard camera for comparison with stored ones. The Russian Navy has been planning to upgrade 3M14 Kalibr cruise missile with a longer-range Kalibr M variant with a maximum firing range of more than 4,500 kilometers. Now, let's see the Tomahawk missile. The Tomahawk is a long-range, all-weather, subsonic cruise missile primarily used by the United States Navy and Royal Navy. Tomahawk cruise missile is capable of navigation by an inertial navigation system, GPS-enabled precision strike, flies at very low altitude, and reprogrammable during flight to change target.
Wow.
Guidance is GPS, INS, terrain contour matching, TERCOM navigation. This system compares the terrain underneath the cruise missile with mapping data stored inside the missile to detect deviations from its nominal trajectory. 15 alternative.
Technology has really gone beyond words. The fact that with the speed it's traveling with, you can actually redirect it.
Yeah.
Just imagine it's going like this and it's being redirected.
Back. I was also imagining something that what if, at the course of testing this thing, maybe they send it to a particular location and it failed.
fails.
Maybe there's a fail target, and then it comes back to the ship. What?
I don't think I come back.
But
to
really,
this
we need to ask the question: has there
Yes.
been any missile launch that has ever failed?
Failed. Coming back to the target.
Not only coming back to this,
Going to the
ship,
wrong
going to the
direction.
wrong direction
Yeah,
as
it
well.
can be possible. Very possible.
Pre-programmed targets can be held before flight, or acceptance of a new target in flight, delay and loiter option, battle damage assessment via two-way data link. Tomahawk missile can take reconnaissance pictures after reaching a designated area and send them to the HQ via SATCOM and wait for the instructions. It can be loitered until the target is clear to engage. With DISMAC, digital scene mapping, a picture of a discrete target can be uploaded in a confined region and have Tomahawk specifically find and hunt them down. With the modification of Block 5, Tomahawk has increased capabilities, which integrate new seeker, hitting the surface targets, more than 1,000 miles range, greater penetrating power, less susceptible to jamming of its seeker, and communication and navigation striking the target under the GPS taken down conditions. The question is, which cruise missile is more powerful, Tomahawk or Kalibr? The Kalibr suite was designed to compare favorably with Washington's prolific but aging Tomahawk cruise missiles. Whereas the original Kalibr 3M14 traded performance blows with the Tomahawk's Block 4 revision in what amounts to an approximate draw, tilted slightly in Kalibr's favor. Kalibr M drastically outranges its U.S. counterpart at 4,500 against 1,700 kilometers. The most significant advantage of the 3M14T and its family is that they can be fired from a wider variety of smaller ships than the American ones that usually carry the Tomahawk, making it easier to deploy. It is also being developed to fire from fixed land bases, vehicles, and aircraft. Kalibr may not have some of the advanced loitering and interactive data link capabilities of the current Tomahawk, but that might well make it cheaper to mass produce, in addition to parts commonality with family variants. Where Tomahawk likely outclasses Kalibr is ECM capability. While Tomahawk's 4-block revision included electronic countermeasures, the Kalibr family is relatively susceptible to jamming techniques. With the modification, Block 5 Tomahawk has improved its capabilities. Its networking capabilities are beyond that of most operational cruise missiles by a long margin. So, it is impossible to make a complete comparison between two missiles with limited knowledge about Kalibr cruise missiles at this stage. The Tomahawk has over 30 years of proven combat effectiveness, while the Kalibr only appeared in 2012. The Tomahawk has been regularly upgraded and improved, and is renowned for its accuracy. But Russia does not make public the accuracy or reliability of the Kalibr missiles it has fired. Anyhow, Russian Navy has gained a strategic capability with Kalibr cruise missiles. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
I like watching videos. It's fatter.
I think it's a bit hard for me to give a comment whether I like this or not, or which is the best, because of the purpose of the weapon itself, missile. The end goal is to destroy life.
Yeah,
Bad
Yeah.
lives.
bad lives.
Not really. Actually, these missiles, when they are launched, it's not only bad people that suffer from it.
Yeah, that if there is a war, it's not only the bad.
Yeah.
people
I know,
that suffer
right?
from it, even the
Sorry I
good-
used the word.
Yeah, even the good ones, the people that are not even that are ignorant of what's happening, will also get affected.
But both of them, it was the Khalifa that was used last in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kalibr was
2015.
produced in. You said 2012.
2012. I was
Yeah.
thinking 2015.
So
Why
that's
the
Oh,
other one
Tomahawk
has been
there
working for a
30
while.
years.
For 30
So the
years.
Khalifa is obviously the latest, corrected, more advanced version than the other
But it
one.
doesn't mean because it's different making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
and he also said they serve different purposes and how they can be manipulated to
And
achieve a set
It's a
different
one can be
tasks.
deployed on a small carrier, but the other
Yeah,
one is a
the
big
big
carrier.
Yeah, I think it's the Khalifa that's the small carrier
Yeah.
when I saw the structure.
Wow, please let us know what you think about this down below, and do not forget to like, subscribe. The channel has a membership platform. Please be part of the members. See you guys on our next one. Bye.